How's it, guys? It's your boy Q Main. I'm chilling here with Nandi the Great and Leave It, and this is the podcast show. So welcome.
Yeah, man.
Let's jump on in.
Guys, how's the week been? Hey, it's been quite interesting.
Who wants to begin?
Please go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. No, my week's been fine. Actually, it's been quite a hectic week. We went to Drakensberg, obviously,
Yeah.
and
That looked like some fun, by the way.
It was very fun,
Mm-hmm.
very interesting. And Chu lost he lost one shoe there,
Yeah, one side is true.
which makes the other one.
And I think you lost something else on the.
Chill.
Oh.
Come on.
Come on, life.
I want to talk about it.
What dignity?
He's not ready to
Okay.
talk about it.
Cool.
I think we'll address it in a future.
No, wait a minute. No.
Probably shouldn't.
Hold on. Let's go back.
Let's take that one offline.
Okay. we'll take
Okay.
that one.
Cool. That's such a corporate thing to say.
Yeah.
Nande,
Good week.
When you
Very
don't have
good
the
week.
answer, right?
Yeah.
When the niggas showing up on you, yo, you better do the thing.
Let's take it offline.
Let's
Take it offline.
Nigga, you didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. A good week. Hey, good week. I'm just very fucking tired. I didn't do too much.
Yeah.
Except work and the odd exercise here and there. But it's been quiet, uneventful,
Yeah.
unlike yours. You seem to have had quite a night and quite a week and quite a weekend last weekend too.
Mm-hmm.
But mine's been chilled there, no complaints.
Okay.
No complaints
All
myself.
right. And you two?
No, it's been quite a week. I mean, we came back on Sunday evening from a wild weekend in Drakensberg. So just starting the week was a bit tough, but once I got into it, it was fine.
Mm.
But I remember waking up to seeing this whole Mampincha and Babes thing and thinking like, yo, what the fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys thought about that. But I mean, like deep down, we always knew like Mampincha was a wild dude.
Yeah, no, well, so this is not new.
Yeah.
I mean, what's new about it is that it happened on video, but like this was something that,
Very smart by her, by the way.
yeah, very, very,
Very,
smart.
very smart.
Also quite risky as well.
No.
I mean,
If had he found out that he
When?
was
During?
during
She's live. Somebody out there sees that. She's got what? Thousands and thousands of followers. Somebody sees that.
yeah.
She's live.
what, you don't think Mambinja is the kind of guy to be like, oh, yeah, they're good.
Of course he would, but she's live. It's just like what happened with the car accident lady. When she was driving live, I don't know what the whole story was with that, but somebody was live driving and then crashed, and then people were like, "Listen, emergency services, etc., etc." When you're live, dog, nothing is hidden. If anybody knows that, it's MT, dog. Like you don't play around with live. Dog.
Speaking of MT has some wild, MT has some wild takes about domestic abuse.
And
we'll get to that. So I mean, after the whole Babes thing, obviously there was like a furor on social media. So MT jumps right in, right? Because we always want to hear what.
Yeah,
MT thinks
he's
about
that
the
guy.
situation,
Yeah.
right? So MT is like, should never hit a woman. I always tell my niggas to never put a hand on a woman that you call yours. I'm like, wait, what? Is that where you're going with this? I thought you were going somewhere
and
else.
a woman that you call yours.
Yeah.
So to hell with all the other women.
Yeah, and a woman that you call yours. All right.
So that was strange.
That's some fucking dumb shit from MT. And then also, so some guy says on his comments like, yo, no, dude, all women, period, including the ones that are not yours. Guess what MT says? It's like, why the hell would you want to hit a woman that's not yours? What's your beef with that?
What's your business with that? Like basically contradicting his last statement. It's empty. Empty is hilarious. Stop empty. Empty is hilarious. And you know what? Empty will always go on live video and do some of the dumbest shit and say some of the dumbest shit. Like remember he went live and showed us his penis.
I don't want to remember that.
I actually think we should do a segment where we read some of his tweets.
No.
No, gems, like, because there's some gems there. They're good tweets.
Are they good tweets?
Yeah, some good tweets.
Oh,
Some good tweets.
Okay.
But guys, can we discuss the etiquette of going?
Wait, are we done with the
No, dude, we need to talk about that.
the
But like,
Mambinja thing?
but like the etiquette of going live. First of all, she was very smart, very brave to
Yeah.
do that. And secondly, I think like we're in 2019. The fact that there are still people hitting other people in general is just Like, we're grown. Don't do that.
What?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Don't hit someone.
You are... What?
Don't live. Don't hit. Stop hitting people.
Yeah.
There's a whole industry based on hitting people.
Well, that's boxing, Levi. Come on.
Like, don't hit people out in like
Yeah.
social situations.
Yeah.
What are you, can you not use your words?
Yeah.
That you gotta
Yeah.
resort to
Yeah.
like violence like an animal?
Nah, but sometimes like you gotta say
You wanna
like,
square up?
2 sentences where Imbama could like,
You know what, dude?
But I think
I was always ready to throw pause, dog.
no, I'm just
We
saying.
just figured it
I'm
out.
not saying I'm not violent by any means.
Yeah.
I'm not violent, right? However, I there are some situations where, in terms of convincing someone of your point,
Hold on. Wait a minute. No. You're saying that to convince someone, if I'm a you want to detail
you snap them.
no, you know, sometimes
What do you mean?
it's not a wild take.
Listen, John. I wanted the dick like this.
No. In corporate, you see, if it were to work like that, then you don't need the dick in corporate. You just show up.
Facts.
Yeah, you just show up in the boardroom and start meeting everyone and be like, yeah, we're gonna do this. I don't need to put it on slides.
The moment someone disagrees, they catch it pause. Like,
Dude, but like for me, it's never like in the beginning of an argument. It's always when somebody's like constantly like pushing you. Because I'm like very slow to anger, but like I do get to a point like where okay, you know,
you want to throw pause?
I might want to throw pause. But I think at the time it's just like safer to walk away.
Dude, it's always safer to walk away.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's always safe, especially if you know the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
First of all, don't welcome or invite or participate in that kind of confrontation.
Yeah.
The moment words aren't enough,
Yeah.
you should stop.
Yeah.
You should leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Sometimes you just want to
put hands on.
like,
Nah.
He's been doing a lot of boxing at gym. I
No.
think maybe that's
Oh, is that why?
He's feeling kind of
Dude,
ready.
can we just talk about this? Wait, hold on. By the way, I'm glad you said that. I've got a question about niggas who go to the gym,
Yeah.
record themselves, and drop some music on behind that shit and be like, yeah, nigga, I'm out here living my rocky life too. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Well, I haven't done that.
Live, I've got a video of you standing in front of a punching bag, going ham, and I think, I'm not too sure which artist was playing, but there was some heavy hip hop.
No.
Oh,
You were wearing a vest.
I think I probably recorded that video.
No, you're the nigga that records videos.
Yeah.
He's always,
Yeah.
he's always the, I want the crate, give me the crate.
But yeah, no,
How many fights have you guys?
it's cloud chasing.
What's cloud chasing?
Huh?
All of that stuff.
What, being healthy and recording it?
No, showing us that
Showing
you're
us.
recording it.
What
It's
is-
just like when you made fun of my squiggly lines, the Nike running.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no, that's just corny.
It's the exact same
It's the
thing.
exact same thing.
Yeah, but I'm punching a punching bag. You're just running.
What do you mean?
Fam, do you know?
Mine is way more useful than yours.
Because you just said you're running from a fight.
I'm not running from a fight. I'm leaving it. And if you can't then catch
You're
me,
leaving it fast. You're leaving it at a pace.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I always have a bit of a thing with that, with those people in the gym, even the guys that are just pumping weights.
Yeah.
Guys,
playing music in
okay,
the
before
background.
we go, I just wanna. How many fights? While we're on this topic of fighting, how many fights have you guys been in your?
In my life,
Describe a fight though, because I've
been in many arguments.
No, I mean like
Physical fights.
Just
if there is, because I think a fight isn't just a slap or just a punch. A fight is an exchange. Of
yeah, no, I
blows.
mean like
Yeah.
obviously there were if you were
Those-
reciprocating, they were reciprocating. It wasn't
Yeah.
a fight.
I think it's like 2 for me.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
in around that.
yeah.
It's, for me, I fought once in primary school. Cloud chasing.
Back then
You
too.
do? That was what y'all did for cloud.
No, like you needed to protect your turf sometimes in
Yeah.
primary school because like
Mm-hmm.
you know when you're growing up, there's like an order that has to be formed, right?
Yeah.
I didn't need to like at first in primary school fight in order because I had a PlayStation and then my house had a swimming pool and I had a TV in my room.
So you were good.
So I was good. Like so I had like goons,
Yeah.
He was rich.
right?
Yeah.
$82,000.
What did he say? At a PlayStation, swimming pool.
pool.
So I had
Man's
goons.
loaded, boy.
However, freaking Thabo Mbeki's economy
Yeah.
started booming in
Yeah.
in the early 2000s. So everyone became rich. So that
This nigga.
so then I lost my power. Then I needed to fight.
You're blaming the government for the fact that people got up into the middle class.
I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying maybe
Sure.
maybe if
Like,
not everybody.
These are white neighbors. House niggas everywhere. Thank you, Tom.
It wasn't for Tom Baker. Maybe Pumani wouldn't kick my ass out. Because I wouldn't have needed to fight him and then learn during the fight that, oh shit! This is a fucked up thing.
Oh my god.
During the fight, I learned, oh snap. I once saw this nigga dressed in all white
Yeah.
going into a building where they do karate. And I'm learning this, I'm remembering
During
and
the
learning
During the fight,
of the fight.
that you picked the fight with the wrong guy.
And he was kicking my ass. Oh man. Fuck. Anyway.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Freaking Tom Baker.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, blame the former,
Yeah.
like the best president after Nelson that
Yeah.
you've ever had. But okay.
The only fights I've been in was pretty much just peer pressure. You know, gents like, okay.
Like doing what is that thing? The battery.
Nah, it wasn't the battery. It
That's
was
how I got
like,
into fights.
dude, it was so stupid. It was like, okay, you guys are both short as well. You two should fight. And everybody's like, yeah, fight. And this dumb nigga, this is high school. This dumb guy. No, actually, he starts fighting. Well, don't say the guy's name.
I mean, alright, but
Dog. The whole thing, nigga. Name, surname, address, ID number, all that shit up.
I actually have a story about that fight.
Okay,
you
then keep it to yourself.
You guys know how small this girl was.
Who is this guy?
I mean, this dude, the dude,
Yeah,
the
we
dude.
were all small, alright?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And he was one of those weirdos, right?
You've
And
named
in a
him
good way,
now,
in a
right?
good
You
way,
realize.
in a good way, in a good way. He was artistic, right?
Uh-huh.
He used to like really, it was heavily into anime and drawing.
They always
It's
are.
especially Goku. Like,
Goku.
he drew like 10 Gokus.
I can see where this is going.
But like,
So I think he thought he was a Super Saiyan.
when he was fighting Q, and those people like you would look at him and you think that he's like pussy, like you could just shove him around.
Uh-huh.
But what you soon found out,
No!
the nigga powered up
What do you mean the nigga powered up?
like Goku fam,
Okay.
Like in the
like trying to be a Super Saiyan.
Leave it. Can I just say this? I was the one that was actually involved in that fight. But I want to go on record saying that I was the winner of that fight.
No,
He wasn't there.
that is a wrong record.
He wasn't there.
That's not the record that
He wasn't there. But
everyone knows.
I also want to go on record
We
saying...
can call people. You do know that.
That's fine. We don't need to.
Alright, well, I'll call people.
No,
Like,
it's fine. I just want to say I don't encourage fighting. Kids, like, don't fight.
but you got beaten by a nigga who tried to
powered up, dog. He powered up. Wait,
to be a Super
the
Saiyan.
homeboy standing there, and were you standing there looking at this shit too? Like, he powered up, and he was like, "I'm gonna give him his time."
Dude, like,
But guys, you know what? Actually, if I'm in the club and a guy's starting
To power up.
I'm not gonna wait for him to power
I'm
up.
leaving. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna punch you while you're powering up.
He's busy powering up.
I'm not gonna wait for you to finish the spirit bomb.
I'm giving him
if you're in taboo and you want to kick my ass and you're busy powering up, I'm getting the fuck out of there.
I completely agree with you. I don't entertain any of that at all. I refuse.
Yeah.
But so you say you lost that. I mean, you won that fight.
Yeah, I
he
won
thinks you lost it though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like.
So
his whole class
did you win your fight?
Was
No, he just said you got his ass kicked.
Oh, you got your ass kicked. You got your ass.
Beat the shit
So
out of
so. At
But
the
also,
moment-
you know what? That fight, right? And that's the thing sometimes with fights is that niggas stop the fight too early.
Nah, my nigga.
I know he was like on the ground.
You want to go 12 rounds? This is not.
Yeah, I want to go 12 rounds.
He
I
does
was-
karate according to you.
Nah, but I was
Why
still.
would you go to?
Because I was realizing, oh shit, okay, now I need to switch my shit up too. And I was about to switch my shit up, but then the nigga stopped the fight live for a bit too.
It's over.
Like the sixth concussion he's getting.
It's like in the Rocky movies when
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
yeah.
But yeah.
But anyway, guys.
And there was a very awkward day the next day at school.
Yeah.
You know when you got beat up after school, and then you gotta go to school again the next morning? Oh man, it's all this.
I don't want to show up. I got kicked in the face once, bro.
You got kicked in the face.
Yep.
Is that with the China name? King.
Yeah. Them niggas didn't care.
Yeah.
I got kicked in the face with a spinning heel kick, Chuck Norris, right in the jaw. That is when I realized
that was not a fight.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
I pushed him, he pushed me,
and then
I stepped back, and that nigga swung the heel, and it connected with my jaw, and I was like,
is this in primary school?
Yep.
But that must take some distance from his.
My nigga, he pushed me. He prepared himself for he prepared himself for the kick.
So you didn't
by getting me out of. I did. I looked at that foot come to my face. I deserved to get kicked. I deserved it.
All you had to do was move your head.
No, I could. You say that now like it was just a.
That's literally all you had to do.
I should have, right?
All you had to do was punch the homeboy when he was busy powering up and not let him finish powering up.
So of the three of us, neither of us have won.
A fight.
Wait, hold up.
We are psychic fighters.
I have won a half of a fight.
Nah, that don't count. Listen,
leave it.
That don't count. So fighting is not for us. Therefore, fighting is banned.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Obviously, your man should not be putting hands on babes, right? We can all agree to that. Too.
Oh yeah, no. Men should not.
Did you see the rhetoric online though? That was very much like people were saying like we know this. This is the thing that he does, and yet she stays. I always wonder about that sort of like that sort of dynamic. Why people feel entitled to say, why are you still with him, kind of thing. I don't understand like where that mindset comes from.
What you mean?
So everybody on Twitter, what I saw, a few of the comments were like, but babes, Mambinja has been doing this, and when somebody tried to advocate for you at some stage, you made a song about it and you made it look like an idiot. I don't know what the story was there, but the general consensus was that this isn't the first time, and also this isn't the first time it's public. Yeah. So why is she still with him?
The thing is, like, also, he's sort of tied babes to himself, like emotionally,
so
financially.
This is the thing, is that people see the Instagram live story, and they're like, oh no, this nigga hits this girl, so she should just leave. Yes. It's never so binary. It's never just this is what's happening, so this must then happen. Yeah. I don't understand why people feel the need to ask though, like. Yeah. It's almost like saying if you're staying, so you deserve to get hit.
No, I don't think when people say why are you staying, they're saying you deserve to. I think most times it probably comes from a genuine place of curiosity, like they really do. Yeah. Because most people just don't understand the dynamics around domestic violence.
But that's exactly the point, though. Is if you don't understand the dynamics, how are you questioning the person?
They don't even understand that they should understand the dynamics.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well,
to them it's like you're seeing someone get beat up, right? Yeah. And you ask
say
why do you keep on engaging in the thing that hurts you? Yeah. I think it's a genuine question to ask. Yeah. But then obviously once you start to unpack it further, you realize the dynamics and stuff.
My problem was that it was followed up more by there's nothing we're going to do about this because you know that this is the kind of person he is. So the question was, why are you staying? Followed by,
but realistically, what can third parties do realistically? Because I know that we should want to do something, but like realistically, what can we do?
So I think for me, it's the people closest to you. For example, like,
but not even because sometimes they don't listen to that.
I'm talking about us, the general public.
The general public can't do much, right? Besides report, okay, and also not hold the position of victim blaming. Yeah. Okay, that's one. And two, thirdly, you're not allowed to excuse that kind of thing. You can't say, the rhetoric can't be, but that's the kind of person he is.
Yeah. Was that the rhetoric, or was the rhetoric, was the rhetoric sort of trying to justify?
I don't think it was. I don't think it came from a place of justification. Or it was
like, dude, why are you still with this guy?
No, it didn't come from a place of justification. I think it was more of a, I don't. So it's not. It wasn't a, I don't understand why you're staying. It was more of a, babes is saying this man is hitting me. Okay, that's happened. We know about it. Something almost came out of that. Something tried to be done about that, and then it died down for a bit, and then she's hitting him again, and it's caught on live. And the general sort of thing that I saw with some of the comments was very much a kind of thing, as if this is old news, So that changes things a little bit from a there's nothing we can do to rather a we don't care too much. But we don't want that. You don't.
It is. It is true though.
But you never want that.
And if you look at it at a macro level, like just not babes in the Mambinja right now, like that problem is quite a big one in South Africa. So sadly, it is just like another brick in the wall.
Yeah, with nothing that can be done about it.
And that's the truly sad part.
No, for me, it's like I have to.
But there's this sorry. Before you there's this culture though on Twitter of people wanting people to react to certain things
in a specific
in
way.
a specific way that they want to react the thing to.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's an unfair expectation if the way that I want you to is logical, right? So
No.
When you and I watch a video of somebody getting abused, right? The first thing shouldn't be the first reaction at the very least shouldn't be whatever. It shouldn't be a shoulder shrug.
Mm-hmm.
The first reaction should never be, but this is the kind of person he is. This is the thing.
Definitely.
But that's what I sort of saw. The first reaction should always be, this isn't right. How can I, as the person viewing or witnessing this, change something, whether it be with this specific situation, something in my kind of life.
Yeah.
It should never be a blasé, whatever.
It is what it is.
And that's the kind of thing that I saw.
I think maybe initially, but I think there was also a big cry out.
Oh, definitely. Eventually, did he get arrested?
No,
he
yeah,
did. And then
they invited him to
they first invited him,
to
come through,
to the show.
come through and chill.
Yeah. But anyway, look, for me the biggest thing
Africa.
is that we need to address it at the grassroots level, because it's men.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we need to have a conversation as men.
How are we gonna have realistically? How are we gonna have this conversation,
Dude?
Because I've this we need to be better. We need to do better as men. We need to have a conversation. Man, we niggas have been saying this for the past 10 years now. When is this conference?
Leave it realistically. I'm not saying we're gonna
Was
have
it supposed to be a men's conference?
a huge.
Maybe we should have a men's conference for that kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe. But
But like realistically though, how do you change?
can I get into that? Okay. Here's my thing, right? All these abusers are friends of somebody. Somebody is not speaking to them as friends, as brothers, as cousins, as fathers, as you know.
Yeah.
So people are witnessing them, but they're not holding them accountable for.
So they're enabling them.
So
they're
hold on.
enabling them.
Let me-
If you seeing somebody like Nande, if you hitting your girl, and I know this for a fact, and I'm your friend,
Mm-hmm.
your so-called friend, and I'm allowing you to do it.
Mm-hmm. Then that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Here's where I need to interject, because I think I completely agree that the people in your life should be influencing.
Yeah.
But my question for me becomes, if I look at my immediate circle of friends,
Yeah.
Yes.
right, and there is something there that I see wrong, then it is my duty to call it out.
Yeah.
But that's if I see. I think the bigger problem is that you've got people who are acting in this way and maybe aren't very they're not forthcoming about it. So I don't know that Q slaps his girl because I'm never there when he's slapping his girl in the bedroom at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And actually, that's how it thrives.
But what I think is an even bigger piece of it is, if I'm friends with you and your girl and she doesn't feel comfortable telling me, then I've done something wrong to not enable a situation or a level of comfort in general or a certain level of trust with your peers and with your friends. Because the question I need to ask is, you're not going to be the one that comes to me and says, listen, I've got a problem, I'm smacking my girl around. If you're not going to be the one to do that, then your girlfriend should be the one who feels comfortable enough to tell someone about it, right? So the reason why that doesn't happen is what needs to be investigated. What is the problem that you don't feel comfortable saying you've got a problem because you won't identify it as a problem? That's part one. Part number two is, what is the reason that somebody who's being affected by your behavior doesn't feel comfortable telling somebody about it, doesn't feel comfortable speaking up, doesn't feel safe speaking up? What is the issue? What is the problem that's making that happen?
But you know, Randy, and those are two very, very good points. But also, like, I think sometimes it has nothing to do with you, right? So you're saying that perhaps I failed the person on the receiving end of the abuse by them not being comfortable
to talk. Yes,
but maybe that, like, I don't think that's how it works. You know, they're just scared of the person. It's not that I don't trust Unande. It's like, I can't tell this to anyone because this motherfucker's gonna kill me. And also, like, if we're really digging deep into this model of holding each other accountable, this is where it kind of doesn't work, because there's echo chambers. Do you think that in our circle of friends, right? And granted, you don't live in these guys' houses, you don't know, but like, do you think in our circle of friends, there's guys who
From what you
abuse
see.
women?
Yeah, that's the other question. From
In
what
our,
you
in our,
see.
in our circle of friends,
You would say no, right?
You'd hope not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on record as hoping not. Because
Well,
you don't know.
hoping not. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I hope not.
Do you think Uman Binja in his circle of friends, there's niggas who are not like that?
Yeah, they probably are.
So you see now how this can't work because you can't hold your friends accountable if you agree with what they're doing.
Yeah.
So if Mambita's friends don't see anything wrong with it,
Yeah.
and the people he hangs around see this as something that's normal, then there can be no holding each other accountable as guys.
Yeah.
So my question again is, how do you realistically change the culture of domestic violence?
That's a very
Or violence.
That's a very good question. Okay, we're gonna take a break for a bit. We'll come back and unpack some more topics. Okay.
Happy with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cats. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast show. I'm chilling with Nanda the Great and Lever here. So,
Wait, hold up. I'm just leaving.
I feel like this is, we spoke about
We
this.
spoke about
We spoke about this. This was the
This
point.
leave it, huh?
This was the point when you could plug your
Yeah,
hand.
you could choose your best name.
No, like Nanda the Great and leave it. Come on.
As an aside, who's not important. Leave it.
Alright.
But so guys, so I'm recently single, so I'm getting this hope. You know, I'm starting to like go on dates again, like seeing.
How you finding the wild?
It's pretty wild out here, and what I'm realizing is it's also quite expensive. Like,
Yeah, can we just talk about the fact that it is trash.
Yeah.
Dating is trash.
Okay, wait, sorry. What's trash? Dating or being single?
And when we talk about dating, we talk about dating while being single, like going on dates.
Yeah, going on dates.
Okay.
Going on dates, not being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Being in a relationship is also trash. I'm gonna just put that out there.
It can be.
It more often than not. But being single, trash. Being single and dating, trash. Being in a relationship is trash.
Which is trash?
The entire life cycle is nonsense.
Basically, life is trash.
Life is nonsense. Like that's what I'm trying to get at. We should not be here as a civil.
Yeah,
I'm joking. What I find trash is so first of all, single?
Yes.
Single?
Yes.
Single.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
We owe you a refund.
Hold on.
We owe you a refund.
Hold on. Go back. Wait, why are you guys surprised by the fact that I'm also single?
I just heard that you met somebody like.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's walk away from that.
Plus, I saw you at Jason Day, didn't I?
I'm gonna moonwalk back from that too.
Yeah.
But yes, we're all in our 20s.
And by the way, I like your style.
Why do you like my
I
style?
like your style.
You like my style?
I'm sorry, can we actually talk? I like it. I love your style.
What is my style?
I'll tell you what your style is. Cause right? I know after tasting date, niggas trying to
So hold on, let's just talk about that.
cut deals.
Concept, fantastic concept, okay? Women at a table, men do the walk,
Wait,
men do what's men. We need
guys,
to go into that.
wait. Sorry, Ezra, guys, we need to cut. The thing is, now we're referring to taste and date, and nobody knows what.
That's the thing. So
what
let's what's the name of it?
Fam, you can't just cut in the middle of.
So we're back again. It's your boy Q-Man. I'm chilling with Nanda the Great and
Liberace.
Liberace now.
Liberace.
Cool.
So-
Glad you caught on.
Oh, sorry. So guys, we're pretty much talking about dating, and got into how expensive it is, and sort of some of the etiquette around meeting people. What happens when you're not in a relationship and things have been going well, but now all of a sudden shit is hitting the fan and things.
Well, the thing is, it's never all of a sudden.
Okay.
I'm glad you thank you for
Okay.
saying that.
Okay.
But sometimes it is.
Hold on. It's never all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You can tell from the beginning. If you're honest with yourself, you can tell from the jump.
From the jump.
From
He's
the
right.
jump,
You know, I like it. I like how honest and mature you are.
My nigga, you know from the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
Do you want to give him a hug, bro?
Yeah, I'll give Nanda a hug.
At the end of when we close up.
Yeah.
But from the beginning, you can tell whether or not this is going to. And this is what baffles me about. So why do you get into it when you know? Do you have hope? Is it hope that like, nah, I can overlook this, or nah, this is not. Yeah, you're not really into it, so you might cheat, or you might not, or.
Have you guys ever cheated?
No.
Why were you the quick nigga? like, I had barely finished my
We're cutting that.
This nigga's trying to.
That's what I'm saying. Don't cut that.
all that. Dude, that was too quick.
That was too quick.
Dude, that was too quick.
But anyway, guys, going back to what you
No.
said.
Okay, cool. Let's go back to
Go back to
it.
what you're saying. You say you know from the
I
jump
know
if
from
this is gonna work or not.
Yes.
But then
Why get into it?
Because he's horny. Okay.
No.
Why?
Because one part of you lies to the other part of you about whether or not this is manageable.
Oh, dude, I am the king of lying to myself.
You play yourself, and you're like, I'm in it. Fuck it, I can change this.
And
I can
I'm
make
mad
it
at
work
myself
inside.
like later, like, yo, what's up with you?
What's wrong with you?
For me, I can't get into something unless I'm emotionally invested. So
Nah, but dude, even with that, bro, you know, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because nobody gets into. Well, let me not say nobody.
I mean, if you believe in entropy anyway, all relationships wither down and
Die.
That's just, the
That's
law of the universe.
That's some dark
that's
shit,
some
man.
dark shit, bro. What the
That's
fuck?
I mean, but you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Guys, we want happily ever after.
History has proven. So this is the thing.
I want money.
How long have you been single now?
I would say like a week.
Cool. How long have you been single?
I would say 6 weeks.
Okay, I'm going on like 5 months now.
Oh, okay.
And I want to set a record. Like part of me is
You'll
just
never
like,
beat my record
what is yours?
of being single.
Mm-hmm.
26 years.
Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that shit. No way I'm doing that shit. I mean, well done to you, but I'm not trying to do that. Not that I want to set a record, but 26 years, by the way, dog?
No, it's not 26. It's more like. Well, I need to unpack it, but no one's gonna beat my record.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm not trying to chase that.
But my question is how. Since we're on the topic of like breakups, like how. And I suck at this.
There is no good way.
Yeah.
Definitely not on a.
I think the mature way, like,
Should never do it on a birthday though.
yeah.
On
Or
a birthday.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Or Valentine. Who the fuck would break up with somebody on their birthday?
Some things can happen.
So hold on, wait, back up. If I'm dating somebody, are you saying I should never be broken up with on my birthday, or I should never break up with her?
You should
on their
never
birthday?
break up.
What if you want to give yourself a gift and it's your birthday, and that gift is to get out of a relationship?
do it before?
Okay.
So that you have.
Why you guys are so spicy? Like, that's a just unnecessary thing.
I'm just wilding. I'm wilding.
Yeah.
I'm wilding. But how do you guys do it? So I know I'm not good at. First of all, let me ask this:
I had a conversation.
Are you guys friends with any of your exes?
No. Well, no.
The straight answer for me is no.
The short answer is that I don't have an answer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're not too sure.
Well, for now it's no.
For me, it's a no.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not
even
friends
then,
with any of my exes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's because of the way that we broke up, though. I always think it's because I just don't want to have that. I've known you in a way.
You want to move on
and I want to
100%.
move on 100%.
You know, I think for me, the most from past experience, like the most mature way is to sort of sit a person down, like formally.
Why?
Okay, so it's like a PD discussion.
Yes,
A
no,
performance
you
discussion.
have to
Portfolio
give.
of evidence.
Yeah,
Formally.
here are the
This is
KPIs.
where we're at.
Here's what you
where
didn't
we're
need. Here's what I didn't need.
Formally.
You can't make it about the person's short. It depends if why you're breaking up, but you have to list your reasons.
You have
Say
to-
A, B, C.
My niggas
D.
listing
reasons. Yeah.
Yo, it's over.
Here's why it didn't work, B.
And here's why
'Cause
I'm
you're a
not
trash
happy
person.
and I want out of this.
So when you say list them, do you mean like you physically have?
Do you want bullet points?
Like paper with points, or this is all in your head?
No, it's all in your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had.
I haven't done it like that. That's probably how I should have done it in the past.
But also, like, what is your guys' strategy for sort of unwinding the relationship? Because I feel like when your relationship is doomed to come to an end, right? Mm-hmm. And that's it, that day is not the day that you execute the breakup.
That's true. Well, it depends.
So
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it
what are
isn't.
some of your guys? Talk me through some of your strategies that you use to sound. Are you the kind of guy that says, "Okay, this is I feel like this is over," and you execute on it as soon as you feel like that? Or are you the kind of guy that sort of unwinds the relationship?
Unwinding is unfair. Bro.
Yeah, unwinding is very unfair.
Unwinding is very unfair
Yeah.
because you've got, especially if you haven't been explicit about the fact that you need to unwind.
Yeah.
It's very much like it might be looked at as pulling away. Whatever the wording is that the other people use, it's just very unfair. I like to, at the moment I know, I'm out.
Here's my thing is like I'll know when I can start feeling that okay, this situation is different, but I obviously need some time to sort of really get to that decision. So I'll have a feeling, right? But I not know immediately. So I'll give it some time, but then it will reach a point where like actually now I know, right? And then
critical mass.
Yeah. And then it's time to sort of execute.
Yeah, when I've told myself, so I think maybe you're right. Part of it is in the beginning you sort of know that things are a little different, but you reach a point when you decide. And when I've reached that point, I don't try to stick around. I don't try to unwind.
Yeah, me too. I don't do the one.
When there's no point of return, like when there's a point of no return, I'm just like, okay, this is where we're at. Now I'm out, kind of thing.
And have you ever hooked up with one of your exes?
Dude, when I say I cut ties. It's very. I don't know that it's a good thing, but it seems to have worked. I don't know how many people out there hate me.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Go boy.
I'm still sleeping with mine.
Yes, sir.
Shit, nigga.
For real.
I'm so fucking mad, right?
Damn. No, I have once. Like, I think it was at the time. It was probably like 2 months after we had
Broken up.
and then I was just hooked up once.
I don't.
And after that was
I don't.
Have you guys
It's
ever
very
hooked up
dangerous.
with the ex of like your homeboy?
No.
No.
Actually, that's a good topic there that we need to unpack. What is, that we speak about guy code and all of this. What is the code for having dated somebody and then one of your boys is interested in the same person? Like, what are the rules of engagement there?
I'm gonna get chewed up about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna get chewed up about this. Live, you go, because I'm gonna get chewed up about this shit.
I feel that. Well, I'll like to preface this that I am not the person to let a boyfriend, a girlfriend, anything get between me and a soulmate.
Okay. Girlfriend. Yeah.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
He's not gonna let a girlfriend get stopping him from achieving his soulmate. Dude,
Hey, chill out. Anyway, so I'm cool with that. Like, I mean, like, yeah.
Oh,
God.
Okay.
Yeah.
My principle is a controversial one. If you and I are friends, actually, let's get as personal as possible. The two of you, I can never date any of your exes. I can never hook up with or sleep with.
Is that purely on which principle is this one?
It's on the fact that I don't want you to do that with mine either.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm less comfortable. So it would be more uncomfortable for me to court one of yours than it would be for me to experience you courting one of mine, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've just got I don't know what it is. It's a principle, I guess, that if a girl has been with a friend of mine, it has to be a friend. They're off limits. Because there is a connection and there is a very... I get that. That's what I'm saying. It's particular to a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Not somebody I know.
Yeah.
If it's somebody that I just happen to know, hey man, I'm not going to stand in your way and block your blessings.
But what if this is, and when I say soulmate, right, I don't mean like soulmate, but the idea I think about like soulmates is like, there's, in terms of, if you look at probability, there's like, for someone who is like 100% match for you, there's maybe like 10 of them in the universe. So you could have like 10 soulmates. That's how I think about it. So what if you find someone who's super compatible with you, and you guys just really vibe, and they awaken something in you that has never been awakened by anyone else, and you do the same to them. You gonna let that shit go just because your homie was there?
Wait, here's my thing, right?
Granted, I'm a bit of a hedonist.
Okay, here's my thing. It depends how deep this relationship was. If me and her had like a 3-year, 5-year relationship, and you telling me that this is a universe, a soulmate, nigga, close that door. That is not happening.
It says that door.
So for me, that's really all that matters. But if somebody like it was just a couple of months and we went like that deep, went a few days, then I think it's only fair that So I'd probably say if it's 0 to 1 year, cool. If it's anything over a year that I've dated this girl, then I'm sorry.
That's bullshit, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm going for your girl. I don't care if it's your
You're going for my
ex-wife. Sorry, not your girl, but like, I don't care if it's your ex-wife, if it's my soulmate. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're a braver man than I am.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
No.
That's my only thing is that that's fucking bravery.
No, but I'm kidding.
I wouldn't do that. I don't think that's. I don't think it's. And I wonder about this because I've seen. I must be very careful. I've seen, a girl do the squad, or a guy do the squad, and I'm always like.
But what do you mean, like date the whole squad?
Does it matter? Does it matter if it's date or just mess around with?
Was this high school?
Yo, okay.
It was okay in high school. It was okay.
Oh, I thought he was trying to.
Nah, it was acceptable.
Yeah.
Fuck the whole squad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you need it.
Nah, different.
Okay, we never did that.
We didn't do that. Oh no, we were not cool enough to have sex in high school.
Yeah. You had not really cool. That's sex in high school.
Not cool enough to have sex in high school. We got into that one in university.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, live. I agree. But okay. Oh shit, that was.
What you agree with what, nigga?
So the fact that y'all weren't good enough.
You see how we took it somehow?
Y'all niggas weren't cool. I'm joking, guys. I was right there with you. I don't know how people do it nowadays, and I think maybe we live in a liberal whatever you want to call it, but I see that a lot. I see girls dating friends. I see guys dating friends. I see guys sleeping with friends, and I'm always just not concerned, but I'm always just like, there's something I don't get. Like there's some piece of code that I didn't.
Maybe
get
everyone is
anybody
just
else
super
did.
comfortable with each other.
That's okay, bro. To each their own. It's not for me.
Yeah.
To each their own, but it's not for me.
Yeah.
So you guys would never do like a swinging thing?
No.
That's a hard no, bro.
Okay.
It's a hard no.
No, I'm not saying I would. I'm just asking you. You guys would.
But
would you?
I just said that I didn't say that I would.
But you say that you didn't say that
But you didn't say you wouldn't.
So what would you do?
What would you swing?
Would I swing?
Hold on, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
But I do. I'm sorry.
Would I swing? Probably not. No, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. You chose a safe place. We hesitated though.
You would fucking swing.
I wouldn't.
No, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. So okay, so you guys are friends with some ex. Well, not really. I'm not friends with any exes. You're not really.
Not really.
And Ezra's still fucking his ex.
Yeah.
Ezra's dishing out back shots. And you, not really either.
Not really what?
Friends with your exes.
Not really.
No.
Did you leave the relationships
Alright,
bad?
chill. No, I wouldn't say that I did.
You didn't leave the relationships in a bad way, or you didn't leave them in a bad lead.
What do you mean by that?
Was it a good breakup or not?
What is a good breakup, bro?
That's the thing. That's what you're trying to uncover.
What the hell is this nigga talking about?
So when you're saying that you sit them down and you have a conversation,
No, I didn't say. I said from past experience, this is probably how
it
should be
If
done.
that's what-
I
that's
don't
what I'm
think
trying to
I've
get
done
at.
it.
If that's how it should be
Have you
done.
always executed it like that?
No, I've executed it very terribly.
You wanna talk about it?
Do you
No.
think
Can we move on?
that's this nigga baiting you? Do you think that's why you're not friends with most of your exes? Because of that?
Yes. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's cool. All right. I
There's
think
definitely a time
Hey.
where you shouldn't break with it.
there's definitely a time
A
when
time of day like that you shouldn't probably break up.
you shouldn't.
Yeah.
What time of day is that?
We probably should join it when the sun's out.
You should do it when the sun's out.
Yeah.
Why? Why not at sunset? Why not in the evening? Why not in the early hours of the morning?
How early are we talking here?
Say 1 a.m. Something strikes you in bed and you're like, I need to I didn't get the fuck up off this shit.
When inspiration hits.
Exactly. You can never quell inspiration.
What do you think, Jules? Is it like a good time to break up, like in terms of time of day? Like maybe like is like maybe like 2 a.m. like a good time?
Look.
Or 2 p.m.
I feel like you're baiting him.
He's baiting me. I'm not answering this.
Okay.
But anyway.
Oh goodness. Okay, are you guys proud of the men that you were when you broke up with your women? Did you handle? So clearly you didn't handle it right. You said
right? I've said it multiple times.
So you're a piece of shit. How did you handle it?
How
did you handle your breakup? Were you a decent human being, or were you a piece of shit when you were breaking up with your girl?
I think that I was a decent person.
Were you drunk?
When I no.
Okay. Just checking.
No, yeah. I think. I mean, obviously, there's never.
There's never a right time.
Don't do that again. Don't do that.
There's never. As I was saying before, there's never really an opportune time to break up with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So, given that, I think that my execution of it was decent.
I don't know that mine was. Mine wasn't. I'll just say it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was in the evening.
Okay, me too.
But I like the fact that you can be honest about it, and you take the learning in.
Yeah, but the thing is that I'm not going to take that learning.
That's a dumb learning to be taking.
It's a very because chances are
a lot of nice learning.
If ever, so first of all, I hope never to have to break up with someone again.
So you're hoping the next relationship you get into is like forever.
You see, this is the thing. It's not an either or for me. It's not a. I'm just saying I don't ever want to break up with someone again.
Yeah, no, he's right. I actually.
I don't think. Yeah, I get
right?
you.
Because it's not fun.
You can't be learning how to break up. Like how are you structuring your life that you just?
He's like, you know what?
Collecting learning
5
breakups, like
5 good tips on how to break up. With
Listen, let me get into this relationship so I can learn how to break up. I'm improving my breakup.
That's not how that works.
You guys read that whole thing.
No, I know.
But yeah, guys. So I mean, pretty much landed this at you have to just be a decent human being about these things. You have to be
you know what? If we could take that statement into everything, I don't think that there'd be a need to break up. Let's start there. If you're just a decent human being, and if your partner's also just a decent human being to you,
I don't think
it doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Your decency has nothing to do with the dynamics of a romantic relationship.
I think it does.
It does too. But it's not the thing that usually tips relationships over. It's not because one party stopped being decent.
That's exactly what it is. Life.
Is that how you view relationships?
No. We're gonna get into this topic, and I don't think that we should.
Huh?
But here's what I can say. This is the only statement I'm going to make about relationships. Relationships only work when you do the right thing, you do the decent thing, which is put your partner first.
Yeah.
In everything.
Yeah.
That may take many various forms,
but
being the decent person in a relationship is being the partner that puts your partner first. In anything and everything that you do. Any kind of decision you have to make, any sort of thing that you have to... It doesn't matter what the context is.
Yeah.
If you're deferring to your partner, that relationship is going to work because they're doing the same.
Can I ask
if both parties are deferring to one another, you're always you're not putting yourself first.
Can I ask a question? So with that being said, what you just said, do you... Oh shit, I forgot what I was going to ask you.
Okay.
But no, I'm still going to ask it. I'm just trying to remember it now.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you were saying is, what happens when the feeling or the love, leaves the room? It's gone in a relationship.
I don't know.
That is a case where
I don't know that it was ever there.
There hasn't been like it's not like any party stopped being decent, but the feeling, which is
you weren't to start with.
Look, I'm gonna give my final comments on this thing.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's wrap it up.
For me, we all have the best intentions when we go into relationships.
That's not a fair statement to make.
Not always.
Okay. Sometimes you've got very selfish intentions.
Well, I do.
No, you can't say that.
I can.
You can't say
that. Okay,
Okay,
can I give my final comments?
Sorry, my fault. Go ahead with your final comments.
We all go into relationships with the best intentions. Well, I hope we do.
Why is that something that you hope for?
Because I want... That's what you mean? Why would you hope somebody's coming into a relationship with you with
no, but like first you say that we all do, which is a lie.
Okay.
Not everyone.
Okay.
But then you say we hope. Why is it important?
Give your final statement. Let us make it finish.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. But like anything in life, I think you just have to try and manage the situation as well as possible, and without leaving the other party in a worse off state.
Yeah.
Than,
Yes. No, I couldn't have said it better myself.
So yeah, that's me.
Okay. Your closing
My
statements
closing-
on
about
relationships
on
in general.
relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people should date people that they love, and that's
As opposed to.
it may seem like what I'm saying is kind of nonsense.
It makes perfect sense.
Right? But it really isn't.
Mhm.
People date for like a lot of different
Yeah,
reasons,
yeah.
and sometimes love is
It's not on the
it's
list.
not the priority.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's what's important. If you date a person you love, it downstream it sorts out all the other freaking problems you can have
Yeah.
in a relationship, because the foundation is there. Right, you can always refer back to that love you have for someone, and it then motivates you to, I suppose, be a better person yourself and be a better partner.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was like some.
I think he's being facetious now. Are you
No,
being
I'm
facetious?
No, dude, this is like some Dr. Phil stuff. If you haven't been chilling with us, you need to rewind.
Yeah, go back to the beginning.
Go back to the beginning because that's
Yeah.
very important that you have everything. So what I'd like for you guys to do is follow us at None of the Greats, at Q Main, at Liverace, and please share and retweet the videos.
And send it to your mom.
Don't send it to your mom, but subscribe.
Yeah, don't send it.
Don't
to
send it to
Okay,
your mom.
send it to your
Subscribe
friends then.
and like the video.
Yeah.
If this is the
Wait,
video.
where's the subscribe button? There.
It's there.
Yeah, somewhere to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So subscribe,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
all the cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts? No closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts. Like you guys enjoy yourselves. Yeah.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy we can wrap it up right.
You guys gonna address the fans?
Nah, I'm good. We're good. We're good.
Our
Thank
fans.
you. Thanks.
Oh wait, this is episode. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is episode 1. Is it episode 1 or is it episode 4?
It's episode 1.
Okay.
I refuse to acknowledge the other ones.
Yeah.
Dude, those ones were cool.
They were amazing.
Yeah.
The content was banging.
This is episode 1 again, but there will be other episodes 1s that we'll also upload.
Correct. This is like when
So you
Stephen
see
American
where we
back.
came from and the difference between our new technician and shout out to Lita. No, our old technician.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll check you next time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Peace.
Peace.